Hi, today's video is going to be a TikTok for business tutorial for 2021. You know, I was able to take my channel from 0 followers to over 760,000, all basically during 2021 in less than 9 months. And what I want to do is I want to take you step by step through the process of exactly what you need to do, from research to hashtags to how many videos, consistency, a whole bunch of different factors that is really going to help you succeed with your TikTok channel. That's get more followers, more comments, more likes, and of course what we all want is more business. I'm Scott Polderman, and I look forward to working with you in this video. So let's jump into it. Secret number one, and this is where a lot of businesses make a mistake right off the bat, and that is they choose to go with a business account versus a creator account. And there's a couple big differences. Number one, it's important to understand what makes a video go viral on TikTok. One, obviously, is the content, but two, another piece of it is the music. If you pick a business account, then you can only go with certain types of music. And unfortunately, it's most of the music that is not popular. So it's a lot harder to go viral. So you're kind of one step behind there. Second, with a creator account, you get the all-important analytics. And I'm going to go through that in a little bit and exactly how to analyze that data. But you need the analytics for your channel. You want to know what's working. You want to be able to tell when people are viewing your videos the most so you know what time to launch them to get the most views. So really important secret number one, to get started, make sure and set up a creator account. Another piece of that is, what do you pick for your name? I recommend either your business name or the name of your niche or your own personal name or a combination of the last two. And that's going to be up to you. But I don't recommend that you pick your name yet. You can change it later, but it's not a good idea as you're building your brand. Before you pick your name, let's hit secret number two. Secret number two is do your research. This is the part that so many people skip. They're so excited to get started, so they name their channel, they pick an account without thinking whether it should be creator or business, and then they start making videos, and then 2 to 3 weeks later, and a lot of work, they realize, wait a minute. My videos aren't getting any views. What's going on? You jump the gun and you miss the research phase. And this is so critical. And what you want to do, it's really simple. Once you open up your TikTok app, go to the bottom and put in the keywords for your niche. And not just your niche, also put in keywords for your city if you're a local business. And the reason this is so important is you want to see what types of videos are getting views. And you want to look at videos that are getting at least 50 to 100,000 views, and you really want to emulate those. Now I say emulate those, I don't mean copy. The content can be very similar, but you want to put your own spin on it. You want to build a relationship as you, as your brand, as your business. So this is really an important step. So I would spend at least an hour doing research, and you want to note a few different things. Number one, you want to make sure and note the length of the videos. Are 15 seconds or less videos the most popular? I know for me and my channel, those have been the ones that have gotten millions and 5 and over 10 million views, just because they're so quick, they're so short and to the point, people end up watching the whole thing. If I make videos that are closer to 1 minute, they don't get nearly the views. So definitely look at the length of each video, what's covered in the topic. Number two, what exactly are they talking about? And then also number three, how is it presented? What hook do they have? Are they jumping into the screen like this to get your attention? How are they starting the videos? How are they ending the videos? Once you've done at least an hour of research like that, then you're ready for secret number three. I think we're ready for secret number three. Now it's time to make your videos. Now, when you make your videos, there's a few things that are important. Number one is the hook. What do you do to get their attention? And I recommend you check out my channel. There'll be a link below, but you can take a look at how most of my videos, as I showed you earlier, I slide into the frame. I move from one side or the other, from top to bottom. I do something to get somebody's attention when they're scrolling through. Next is the story. I get right to the point. I cover just one point. I don't want to cover 4 or 5 and make it 1 minute. I'd rather cover one quick point and make it 15 seconds or less to keep everybody's attention. It's going to take a little practice to be able to do that. Then you're going to add music. And when you go into music, go into the search function and you're going to pick the TikTok viral music. And it'll give you the top 15 to 20 songs. And you want to pick one that matches for exactly what you're talking about. One pro tip here, when you're putting the volume on, make sure and click on volume and take it down to about 5% or less, especially if it's a speaking video like this one. If you get 10% or higher on the actual music, it'll overcome, especially if it's full of a lot of bass, it'll overcome your speaking and then people won't be able to hear you. Next, you want to add your title, and titles are important. You want to keep it 3 to 5 words if possible. Most of my videos are tagged with iPhone trick I bet you didn't know, just to pique curiosity. It's part of my hook, and feel free to take a look at those. I add those in titles and then I edit the duration. I only make them last for about the first second. So once you type it out, you click the edit duration and you pick. Make sure that title isn't covering your face during the entire video. That's really important. That covers putting your video together, with the exception of the next secret, which is one in its own that we're going to cover right now. Secret number 4 is a big one, and that's hashtags. Hashtags are the equivalent to keywords in SEO, or search engine optimization. And if you pick keywords that are too competitive, or hashtags that are too competitive, guess what happens? That's right, nobody is going to see your videos. So there's actually a little bit of a formula that I've tested over the last 9 months that have helped me be pretty successful with hashtags. It helped me get to over 750,000 followers and over 45 million video views. So let's jump into exactly what that formula is. As a new channel, you want to pick less competitive hashtags. And the way you find those, when you go and upload your video, at the end you're going to put your description, and then as soon as you hit a hashtag, it'll bring up hashtags. And you want to talk about what your video is about. For instance, mine, it's iPhone tricks. Well, if I put in iPhone, it has billions of views. If I put in iPhone tricks, it's a little bit less competitive. iPhone tricks and tips, a little bit less competitive yet. Now, when you're a new channel, you want to try to aim for hashtags with less than 100,000 views. It's going to take a little bit of work, and you want to stick with around 5 hashtags. But if you get under that 100,000 views, it's going to show up on more people's For You page. That's where they're going to find your videos. If you go into the billions or put For You page only on all of your videos, they can be the best videos ever, but it's pretty rare that somebody's going to see them. So you want them to be found. I would say your first month and a half to 2 months, if you're under 100,000 as far as followers, I would stick with under that 100,000. When you get closer to the 100,000, you can get up to views of 200 to 500,000. But remember that initially you want those with much lower views. Here's a bonus pro tip. If you have over 500,000 followers, I would have 2 of your tags be either the For You page or something with billions of views. You're reaching, hoping that the algorithm will see your video. But once you're over that 500,000 view or follower mark, you have the opportunity many times to extend your reach, so you don't have to stick with those smaller tags. Secret number 5 is consistency. The algorithm on TikTok loves consistency. Your audience loves consistency. It's so important on that particular social media platform that you post every single day. When I started, I posted 5 to 10 times a day. That's right, every single day for the first 2 weeks. Just by doing that, it got my channel off to an extremely fast start with thousands of followers in no time. So make sure and be consistent, and don't give up. Don't quit. Keep pushing. And if you like this video, make sure and watch this one and let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Make it a great day.